What's good, yo? It's your boy Coach Gotti coming at y'all with another video. Today we're about to get into my predictions for week 1. Now, of course, I ain't doing none of those predictions from last week Saturday. Nothing but a bunch of bum schools. So we're going to start off my predictions with Thursday night game, UCF at UConn. I'm picking UCF even though Scott Frost's gone. They still got some talent on their team, and UConn's just UConn. So I got UCF winning that game. Then I got Northwestern at Purdue. I got Northwestern beating Purdue. Northwestern got a lot of returning starters. They had a pretty solid season last year. Of course, they're not no contenders, but 8 wins is a pretty good season. I got Northwestern beating Purdue. Then, for the Saturday games, Texas at Maryland. Last year, Texas slipped up and let Maryland beat them. This year, I don't see that happening. Texas has a lot of returning players. All of them boys have grown, have a whole season under their belt of experience. I got Texas winning this one by a lot. Then we got JMU, James Madison University at North Carolina State. And I got JMU beating North Carolina State. I got Division II beating Division I, week 1 of the season. Could be wrong, but JMU ain't no pushover. They've been to the championship, 2-3 years in a row. They beat North Dakota State 2 years ago. They lost last year to North Dakota State in a good championship game. JMU's a solid team in Division II. North Carolina State, I feel like, is not going to be nothing like they was last year. That whole line is gone, and North Carolina State is not a type of program that could just reload year after year. So I got the upset coming for that game. Then we got Ole Miss at Texas Tech. I got Ole Miss winning this game. They're playing in Houston. Ole Miss, they got that quarterback. I forgot Tahemu, whatever the fuck his name is. He's pretty nice. He's a senior. He did good last year once Shea Patterson went out. He's returning with a lot of weapons that he had last year. The defense hopefully should be better than it was last year because it definitely can't get no worse. Texas Tech had a pretty solid defense last year, and that's a lot. That's a lot to say considering that they play in the Big 12. But I don't think that they got the depth and the willpower to beat an SEC team, even a low SEC team. So I got Ole Miss beating Texas Tech. Then we got North Carolina at Cal. Cal beat them boys last year at their house. And this year I got Cal winning again. North Carolina, even if they had a chance, they lost it once all them players got suspended. I definitely got Cal winning this game. Then we got West Virginia against Tennessee and Carolina at the Panther Stadium. Tennessee is a dumpster fire. And I know all these Tennessee fans, and only Tennessee fans, are over here screaming that Jeremy Pruitt's going to be their savior. Jeremy Pruitt's going to bring them back, this. But like I said, it's only Tennessee fans. The rest of the college football world knows y'all suck. Jeremy Pruitt is not a head coach. He's a great defensive coordinator. But he's not a head coach. West Virginia's too loaded on offense. You got Will Greer. You got Seals. You got, what's the guy's name? Johnson or whatever. They got their returning receivers. I got West Virginia winning this game by 20-plus, 30-plus points. I got to be in a blowout. Then, in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, you got Washington Huskies against Auburn. Auburn's going to be a good team. You know, I'm not going to lie. Just up until recently, I didn't even really accept the fact that they're going to be good. They're a strong, aggressive, physical defense. Offensively, they play physical. They have a line. Then they have Jarrett Stidham. And Jarrett Stidham's not a hoe. He's definitely a good quarterback. But Washington has Jake Browning, who is a senior. He's a seasoned vet. He's played against the likes of Alabama, played a good game against Alabama. He's played a great career. They have a lot of returning players on their team. I got Washington win this game. I just feel like Washington's going to come a whole lot more ready than Auburn is. I feel like Washington's looking at this game more than what Auburn is. I feel like it means more to Washington. So I got Washington winning this game. Then we got Michigan at Notre Dame in South Bend. Notre Dame's a pretty solid team. Nice, stout defense. Pretty good offensive line with a run game. Brandon Wimbush he's all right. I mean, I ain't going to give him no hype as a great quarterback or nothing because at the quarterback position, you take away his mobility, and he's really just mediocre at best. But the team all around is pretty solid. But I got Michigan winning. Michigan's defense past 2-3 years has been top 3 every year. They have a veteran running core. They have arguably the best wide receiver core in the country, even with Tariq Black being out or not. Regardless, they have one of the best receiving cores. The offensive line is a little suspect, but they have a real quarterback back there now, Shea Patterson, who could throw that bitch anywhere he wants, and he can also, break out of the pocket when he needs to. Got Michigan winning that. Then, playing in the Cowboys Stadium, we got Miami against LSU. Now, I'm not even going to say that this is a given for either way. Miami's got a pretty solid team. Definitely a solid defense, but I'm not a fan of Rozier. I don't have faith in him. I also don't have faith in Mark Richt in these kind of games. Being a Georgia fan, I've learned this is the type of game Mark Richt will lose. Big time, opening the season, out of conference, neutral territory. It's something Mark Richt will lose. I feel like LSU made the right choice with their quarterback. What's his name? Joe Burrow or whatever his name is. I feel like that's the right choice because you don't have no solid running back to lead you right now with guys gone. Your receiving core is unproven. Defense is going to be there regardless, which is what's going to help LSU win this game. And I feel like I got LSU beating Miami. I do. And now, the final game, Virginia Tech at Florida State. Now, I know my Florida State and my Virginia Tech prediction videos, I got Virginia Tech beating Florida State. That was before Francois was named the starter. Honestly, after Jimbo left and Francois was saying how he was hurt about how Jimbo left and this, I ain't heard nothing about Francois. I didn't even know he was still on the team. But with DeAndre Francois at starting quarterback, my predictions for Florida State changed, and I got Florida State winning this game at the house against Virginia Tech and a statement win to let the whole college football world know that last year was a fluke year, which Florida State's they're loaded with talent. Only weak spot on their team is the offensive line, and hopefully it can step up and protect DeAndre Francois, and then boys can make a run at the ACC to dethrone Clemson. But those are my picks, yo. Stay tuned. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'm going to be coming at y'all every week. It's your boy, Coach Gotti, and I'm out.